Ladies and gentlemen, the following is another phenomenal episode of the Wrestling Fans Podcast, Ringside Society. I'm your host, that ocean crossing, straight up bossing, flight catching, shot glass snatching. Where's he going next? Nobody knows. 4 continents down, 2 more to go. No cap, straight facts. The worldwide star boy, Remy Blue. But it's not about me. See, we have a special event going on. As a matter of fact, the second part of a special event going on, and we're talking about WWE SummerSlam Night 2. And, you know, it's also, for those of you that don't know, it's also one of WWE's big 5 events. You know, there's Royal Rumble, there's WrestleMania, there's SummerSlam, there's now Money in the Bank, which has been going on for 21. No, has it been 21 years? I don't. It's been at least 15 years. And then of course there's Survivor Series as well. So
without War Games.
Yeah. Which I don't know how I feel about that, because Bobby, you and I, we grew up in the time where it was the 5-on-5, 4-on-4 elimination style match. Mm-hmm. But now it's like, I don't get me wrong, I grew up on War Games too. But I don't know. I still think they should mix it up a bit, man. They should definitely mix it up or something.
Yeah.
But we have SummerSlam Night 2 happening tonight. But before what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna go match by match, card by card, give our own predictions. But where are my manners? Joining us once again today, a good friend of mine, great friend of mine, a guy who was pretty much like the Sean Spence to my Burt and Augusta. You know, it's a psych reference there. You know, a guy who I've rode up and down the roads of, I've been up and down the roads of Fort Lauderdale, Florida with. Everybody, welcome back to the show, Bobby Stryker. How's it going today, man?
Good.
Awesome. All right, so before we get into night 2, because we're gonna get into night 2, we're gonna go down each match and whatnot. Bro, what did you think about night 1?
It was pretty good. Most of the matches were good. There was like one match that I didn't really care for. But
okay.
Although they were pretty good. I did like how the Brock Lesnar match went. That was I think that's the highlight of the night.
Okay, so I gotta ask you. I'm gonna put you on the spot. Match of the night, highlight of the night. Which match you think was the match of the night, and which highlight? What was the highlight of the night? Not from it. It could be from any match. It could be an appearance. Like, what do you think? What was your match?
I like your brand. You came back at RK Cody Rhodes.
Dude, you do not like that man, bro. Like, jeez.
I also liked when Brock Lesnar tombstone over Femi on the wood.
Oh yeah, yo, okay.
I thought he had it when that happened, but obviously not.
Yeah, so yeah, I was like, yo, Oba's done. I would say my match of the night. You know what? I would have to give it to, you know, I have to give that
at the end,
you know, the business, as now it's like, okay, he's the new beast, he's the next one y'all gotta watch out for now.
The next big thing.
Yeah. I was kind of watching it, you know, at work. You know, I had it on my phone and everything. Did he say he was gonna retire, or has he?
Oh, he just did on the past and he's the future. That's all I said.
Okay.
But you know what? I actually did like that. I didn't like the match so much. Well, I thought it was funny. Like the first 10 minutes, the 6-man tag team match with the Bloodline. That man Solo is funny.
Solo is a goofball, yo. Like, I'm convinced, like, most of that family, like, except for Roman. Roman looked like I'm convinced the Fatu Anawai family, or the Samoan dynasty, I'm convinced when they get together, they have a good time. And except for, like, maybe I could see, like, Jimmy and Jay being the life of the party, especially Jimmy. Yeah. Solo joining in too, like, oh yeah, little brother, big brother, I could do this too. You know, you got Zilla Fatu somewhere like, hey yo, what's going on, man? You know, Roman looks like he would just be like all serious, like
Up
for
the
the
head of the
most part.
table. No nonsense, right?
Yeah. And of course, Rikishi's gonna be dancing too. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Man, I tell you, them dudes be funny, man. Like real talk, man. That guy, the man played Jay's
I like
music.
we did the Jacob Fatu like
The shaking. Yo, I knew he was gonna do that because I was like, okay, when he said, hey, when he had them play Jay's music in the middle of the match, I'm like, yo, he did not do that.
yeah.
And then I was like,
And the crowd is doing fine. You him also.
yeah. And then I was like, yo, don't tell me this man. Why you got this man going to try Jacob and do his dance? And the man did Jacob's dance. Yo, hey, Solo, if you see this man, yo, you cool, bro. Like, if I ever had a cookout, you and your family invited, man. I'm probably have to get extra food though, because we Guyanese, we like to eat just like Samoans.
Yeah.
If you ever and this is a note, if y'all ever want a Guyanese person to show up at your house, either have food or have rum. That's two things we like. We gonna bring the music, whatever, but just have two of those, and I guarantee you, it's gonna be a vibe, man. I'm telling you. All right, but yeah, honestly, night one was great. I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I kind of saw the Bella Twins turning on Paige. I just didn't think it would be at this event. I thought it would have been much later. But
Well, I think they're gonna bring AJ back eventually. And
yeah. Yeah, I always wanted AJ. Honestly speaking, so like I said, I'm glad Paige is back. This is her passion.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I never cared for Paige to be holding those tag team titles with one of the Bella Twins. Didn't want that. But Nikki got injured. She didn't want to take away her sister's WrestleMania moment. So, okay. I would much rather Paige hold the titles with AJ Lee. That would have been a much better thing because you got the two women that, in my opinion, led the women's revolution. Not an evolution. Evolution was with Trish Stratus and Lita. But Paige and AJ Lee, actually, to me, they led the revolution. And that was basically them saying, hey, you know what? You don't have to be a bikini model to get ahead in WWE or to get ahead in wrestling in general. Well, WWE, because the other promotions weren't really doing that eye candy thing. I mean, other promotions were doing their thing. But they proved that you didn't have to be a bikini model to get ahead. You could be wearing Daisy Dukes and Chucks and, still be successful. You could have the look of a goth, an alternative, of a gothic person and still be successful.
I think Paige, she's been wrestling since she was a kid, though.
Yeah.
Her whole family wrestles, right?
Yeah. And from the time I saw Paige, I was like, Paige is one of my favorite wrestlers, actually. I got none but love for her. We were actually very fortunate to have her mom on our show. Shout out to Saraya Knight. And yeah, that was very, very cool family, man. Very cool family. But yeah, another thing, Nick Aldis, bro. Bobby, you and I knew about Nick Aldis.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna step away for a bit, but I got you on video. You and I know about Nick Aldis. We've been knowing about Magnus and him being in TNA and what he brought, but I know the fans are now going to put respect on Nick Aldis's name. That's a fact. They're definitely going to be like, yeah, Nick Aldis is not one to play. And the man, go ahead.
Yeah, I think at the end of the night, Triple H reinstated him as the general manager of SmackDown.
Yeah. But I always knew Nick had it in him, man. Like I always knew like Nick had, he could go the distance. Even though he didn't win, he could. I always knew he could go to this. I mean, the man's a former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, a former TNA World Heavyweight Champion. You know, I have
Yeah.
always said if you can hold those two titles, especially the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, if you can hold those two titles, I mean, if you could hold the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, you could main event any event, even WrestleMania. Ric Flair held that belt. Dusty Rhodes held that belt. It's not surprising. Yeah. But
And
other than that,
he's
go
fighting
ahead.
Gunther. He's fighting Gunther, one of the top guys right now.
Huh?
He's fighting Gunther too, one of the top guys right now.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. And then we had the of course I cannot forget the Liv Morgan versus Io Sky match. Liv Morgan, I don't think Liv Morgan wants any more smoke with Io Sky, but I knew Io Sky would have showed out, and she would have shown out. And man, let me tell you, did you see that counter she did for the Oblivion the first time,
Yeah.
bro?
Wait.
And then Roxanne Perez got Roxanne. Was it Roxanne or Raquel? Roxanne, you gonna get yours. What? I hope you know what you're getting involved. I mean, I got none but love for you because you were one of our former hosts, our alumni guests. But I hope you know what you get into with Io Sky. Nah, but Roxanne Perez is another one too. She's
Well,
another
Raquel
one that.
pushed off. You had that one match until Raquel pushed off top rope. You had that match won until Raquel pushed her off the ropes.
Yeah.
Like moonsault, remember Raquel pushed her off.
Yeah.
And there was on the side, rest with the ref at the time too.
Yep. But yeah, that's gonna be that was a great match. Those two definitely put out as well.
Yeah.
All right. So CM Punk match was great too. I don't know where he's gonna go after this, but I hope it's either towards we might get a 3-man match between him and Cody and Randy Orton. I don't think he's ever fought Randy Orton before.
I don't think Randy Orton's really worried about that. I think he just wants to fight Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. Or we might see him against Trick Williams, which I'm down for that. I mean, Trick Williams is the future. There's no denying that.
He's gonna next is that CM Punk's match is either against Sammy or Finn, whoever wins tonight. So,
man, I want Kev. Yo, I'm telling you, Bobby. Yeah. We're gonna touch on that soon. We're gonna touch on that real soon. So CM Punk, like I said, that's gonna be interesting. But like I said, I don't care about any of those matches. I'm looking forward to CM Punk versus Kevin Owens. And that's gonna be something to watch. Yeah.
if it happens.
All right, so we got night 2 now. Bobby, how you feel about night 2?
I think it's gonna be better than night 1, honestly. It's all one-on-one matches, no tag team stuff, just one-on-one matches, and that's what I like.
Okay. Okay.
Besides the of course.
Hold on, give me a second. I still got my mic on. But night 2 is definitely gonna be a vibe. I know it's gonna be something. And hold on, I'm switching. Give me a second. Sorry, y'all. Gotta switch spaces for a bit because I got some background noise going on, and yeah, don't want that to interfere with the show. So, all right. So, all right. So let's see. We have SummerSlam Night 2. Several great matches. Which one are you looking forward to, Bobby?
Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, for my two favorite guys.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be one to watch. That's gonna have everybody like, and there's so much history between the two of them.
Yeah, and they're both good competitors too when they're together. They know
Oh
each
yeah.
other so well that there's gonna be a lot of good match. But I really hope the Bloodline doesn't get involved. But I don't think they're going to.
Yeah, the one I'm looking forward to is the one I'm looking forward to is Finn Balor versus Sami Zayn. That's the one I'm looking at.
Could you, I know why you're saying that though.
All right, so let's get into it. So the first match we have is gonna be, and I'm looking at the card right now. So for those of you watching, if you have your own opinions, by all means, or your own predictions, by all means, please go ahead and put them in the comment section below. For those of you that are watching via Instagram, unfortunately, we cannot. Unfortunately, we can't highlight those comments, but we'll shout you out. We'll shout out what your prediction is. All right, Bobby. So let's get into it. So the first match we have is a singles match for the WWE United States Championship. We have the defending champion, Mr. Lemon Pepper Steppers, Trick Williams, defending against the returning Baron Corbin. Bobby, who's going for this one?
I'm going with Trick Williams. I don't think Baron Corbin is there right now. He just came back. Yeah, I think and Trick is so over with the card right now, so I'm going with Trick.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Trick Williams too, but I think Trick Williams has actually met his match. Like, I don't know. I think Baron Corbin got into dude's head. And I've never really seen Trick like this before. I mean, granted, I've seen him crash out on NXT, but this is a different kind of reaction I'm seeing from him. It's kind of like he's angry, but at the same time kind of shook. So that's the kind of vibe I get. So, but I'm gonna go with Trick Williams. I think Trick Williams is gonna pull it off. You know, Baron Corbin.
He's not a guy that can match his size. That's why.
Yeah, Baron Corbin, great guy. But who knows? You know something? He might win. He could. He might win. You know what?
He could.
I'm gonna be brave and say this. I'm gonna change it. I'm for the first time. I'm gonna change it and say I'm gonna go with Baron Corbin. I got a feeling Baron Corbin's gonna he's gonna get the win. Because I got a feeling Trick Williams is one of those guys that's on an upward trajectory, and I honestly don't see him being in the mid card, title scene for long. He's a total package. He's great on the mic. He's great in ring. The guy can go. So I honestly don't see him, being in that title scene for long.
That's what we said to Carmelo, and Carmelo's stuck in the card.
Yeah, I feel bad for him too, man, because it's like, dude is talented, but it's like, I hope it's not because of his size that they're keeping him back, because the man's definitely good at what he does. He's definitely great at what he does. I could see them having a rivalry like Triple H and Shawn Michaels, like, Ric Flair and Ricky Steamboat, John Cena and Randy Orton.
Kalani comes up to main roster, they'll form a faction or something with them too.
Who?
When Kalani and Jordan comes to main roster.
Shoot, that'd be something. That would definitely be something. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Baron Corbin to take that title. I got a feeling. All right. So the next match we have is, and this is one that you and I are both definitely gonna be watching closely, a singles match to determine the number one contender for the undisputed WWE Championship, and it's gonna be the last. I guess he calls himself the last real good guy versus the Demon Prince, Finn Balor. But Finn Balor's not going to be the demon tonight. Trust me. Sami Zayn wouldn't want that smoke.
Yeah.
He wouldn't want no parts of that. But yeah, we have the Demon Finn. Sami Zayn versus Finn Balor. Bobby, who are you going with?
I'm going to go with Finn Balor. I see Finn Balor versus CM Punk more than Sami Zayn. But I don't think CM Punk ever fought Finn Balor before. I think that'd be a first, right?
Yeah, it might be a first. Yeah, I don't think they have. Because actually, come think about it, because when CM Punk was made, as a matter of fact, CM
I don't think
Punk,
they fought Ring of Honor either when they're both there.
huh?
I don't think they fought Ring of Honor either when they're both there. I think they did the
Yeah, Finn. No. They did. They did fight. Yes, when CM Punk had the championship, it was on a Raw. They did fight each other. They did fight, and Finn Balor won. No, CM Punk won. They did.
that was the Judgment Day though, right?
Yeah. But before that, no, because by the time Finn Balor got to the main roster, CM Punk had already left WWE. Like he got there in what 2015,
Yeah.
2016, the main roster. CM Punk had left by like 2014. He was done, and he was done with WWE for now at that time. So who are you going with?
I'll go with Finn Balor. I think it'd be. I don't think Sammy's is like up there right now.
Mm,
Maybe if Kevin Owens comes back at this match
yeah,
and helps Sammy win, but I think if it's a one-on-one match with no interference, I think Finn Balor will take it.
I'm gonna go with Finn Balor to win the to win the match. I honestly I honestly hope, and the reason why is because this is like his redemption journey now. Like he's been through it all. He's debuted for WWE. He's won the world championship. Had to relinquish it because due to injury. He came back from injury, kind of lost his way, joined Judgment Day, led Judgment Day, got kicked out of Judgment Day, and is now trying to find his way back. And I think this might be it. We might be seeing it, the return of Finn Balor to world title status. So I'm gonna go with Finn Balor to win this.
Yeah, he never had a chance to make a title run.
Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't mind him seeing win the whole thing. I wouldn't mind seeing him win the whole thing. I wouldn't mind seeing him, beat CM Punk and becoming WWE champion, even if it's for like a month. I hope it's not a short title reign. I hope it's for like a month. I wouldn't mind
Not
seeing,
like the Sammy title reign, right?
huh?
Not like the Sammy title reign, where Sammy had a thing for about a week.
Sammy, he might. I mean, he's crashing. He's actually, valid. He's having a valid borderline crash out right now. But yeah, he could possibly win. I mean, desperate times call for desperate measures.
They could call Kevin Owens. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see. So the next match we have is this. Oh, jeez. What did I think, bro? I can't even get mad. It's like you ever had somebody tell you something ridiculous, and you just
I know what match you're talking about already.
which match? I'm gonna let you say it.
Dan House and Dominic.
It's like somebody tells you a kind of crazy joke, a stupid joke, and you're like what the heck? Like what? But like it's ridiculous, but it's like you can't help but laugh.
Human money.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
yeah. Like the next match the human money's on a pole match. That's the next match we're talking about. It's going to be Danhausen versus Dominic Mysterio. And the stipulation for this match is the winner will keep the $100,000 that Danhausen stole from Judgment Day. I wonder if he's been hanging around Crime Time, yo. Real talk. How you, first he was cursing people. Now he's jacking people for money. Like, come on, man. Danhausen, you've been hanging around. Danhausen, you know what? As a New Yorker, I appreciate you. Helping us get that win because you were the real MVP for the New York Knicks. But please do not hang around New York, especially Brooklyn, too much. Okay, it's not. Trust me.
It's not gonna end up good.
Yeah, it might not end up good for you, bro. You might say you are cursed. Oh, yeah, well, you about to get robbed, bro. Straight up. All right, but Bobby, who you got for this one?
I'm going with Dominic to win this. I don't see it going any further with Danhausen in this storyline. They're going to it new. I think Dominic is going to take this one. I don't know what this match consists of, what you have to do, but I'm going with Dominic to win.
Yeah, I think Dominic is going to end up taking the. He's going to end up getting the money back. I mean, what is Danhausen going to do with the human monies, anyways? I mean,
Yeah, what is he going to do with
it
it?
would be interesting. It would be interesting to see, but I think Dominic is going to use some nefarious means to actually get.
Well, I'm sure JD will be out there, and then Danhausen will have little guys come out from the ring.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's going to happen.
shoot, we might see Danhausen's crew actually show up. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. But as much as I've enjoyed Danhausen, I think Dominic Mysterio is gonna take this match.
Yeah.
By the way, I gotta say, Dominic Mysterio is gonna be is gonna be a huge superstar. You know, he's gonna become one of the. Trust me, this is only like, you know, this is not even the beginning. This is like the middle. I think eventually he's gonna be as big a star as Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, maybe the next 2-3 years he'll be up there.
Oh yeah, but yeah, he's gonna. I got him to get the win for this match.
After Judgment Day is like done with, he'll go there.
Yeah. Maybe after they're done, or maybe if they get kicked out, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe if he gets kicked out, you know.
Well, right now everybody has title in there except JD and Roxanne. So.
Yeah. We will see how that goes. I think right now, but I like what they're doing with Judgment Day, how they're rotating members. They're not having one stable for like a year. Because at one point they were doing like, okay, this stable is going to be here for a year, and then they're just out. Like now it's like they're giving them more longevity, you know, which is nice.
It says like the Bullet Club.
Oh yeah. All right. So the next match we have is a 5-way ladder match for the interim WWE Women's Championship. Bobby, who are we going for this one?
What was it again?
Oh, sorry. My bad. My apologies, y'all. Okay, so it's going to be Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill versus Chelsea Green versus Charlotte Flair versus Lash Legend.
Ain't there a mystery opponent too?
No, just those 5-way ladder match. So those are the 5 I just named there.
All right. Okay with those 5. I'm gonna go with. I want to say Lash Legend, but I'm gonna go with Charlotte Flair to win it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly speaking, this is a tough one. You know what? I am going to be brave. I'm going to do like what I did yesterday. What I said yesterday, that Kevin Owens was going to return, right? Okay, that didn't happen. It is what it is. Predictions are like that. This is all done in fun, you know, and it didn't happen. It is what it is. It's not the end of the world. But I'm going to do it again for night 2 and say that Chelsea Green is going to win this match. That's what I'm going with.
You know who I like to see return in this match as a surprise opponent?
Who?
Either Naomi or Stephanie.
Yeah, but it would be them trying to interfere as opposed, unless of course one of the women gets
that's what I'm saying,
injured,
attacked backstage, and they have to put the other one in.
Yeah.
It's happened before with Edge. When you're Edge and the region both.
Yeah. With him and Kofi Kingston.
Yeah,
I remember that. Yeah, it could happen, but if it doesn't happen, if all 5 women make it to the match, you know, and you know the match goes as it should, I got a feeling Chelsea Green is going to pull it off. Charlotte Flair's been there, won the World Championship many times. Jade Cargill has done her thing. You know, Tiffany Stratton has been there too. Lash Legend, I think it just might be too soon, but it'll be interesting to see her actually win. Although, if she does win, now that's going to set up her and Nia Jax, because Nia Jax got cheated out of the women's championship this match twice.
Yeah.
You know, she got disqualified twice, and it wasn't even by her own doing. It was Charlotte and Jade interfering in each other's matches. So, you know,
you look at this Charles, the only one that's ever won a ladder match.
Yeah.
Every in that match.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Chelsea Green to get this. Though. I just got I just got a gut feeling that she's gonna pull it off. All right. So the next match we have is a singles match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship, and it's going to be the defending champion Penta versus another man who is on a redemption journey, Chad Gable. And man, it's crazy how Chad Gable went from being leader of Alpha Academy to El Grande Americano to now he's this guy who is just looking to atone for what he actually has done in the past to several people. Bobby, who you got for this one?
Oh, I'm gonna go with Chad Gable to win his first title in his hometown and get his first singles title. So I'm going to Chad Gable to win. I hope the man does win. He deserves it.
I'm gonna go with Chad Gable too. He's definitely he's definitely a great person in the ring. He kind of reminds me of Kurt Angle, and he's pretty decent on the mic. So I'm gonna go with him. Penn has been a great champion. By the way, side note to that idiot named, and I'm gonna call him out. That idiot named Neon. You should know better, bro. You should know better.
Who's Neon?
You didn't hear about the guy that. And like I said, I'm not here to beef with people, but I just hate when people actually get into this business and they just disrespect it.
I don't know who he is.
Neon was a guy that decided to go backstage, and he decided that he was gonna go ahead and film backstage, which and this is why we got to stop letting certain people backstage, letting every Tom, Dick, and Harry backstage. He goes backstage, is doing this little streaming thing, whatever. Pentagon, apparently Pentagon was he's like, yo, I wear a mask. I wear, don't film back here. And Pentagon was seen. Luckily, the guy had like some face paint on, but he had his mask off. And a mask is a very important thing, especially in lucha libre, in the Mexican style of wrestling, so it's like their identities. It's how they make their money. So I'm like, this guy probably just messed up any momentum Penta had. Probably took money out of his pocket, food out of his family's mouths because of that. Now, because now when you do that, now WWE's like, okay, well, your identity was the mask. What are we gonna do with you now? There's not much we can do with you. Mm-hmm. I don't think people got to see his face clearly, but I'm like, because he had on face paint and everything, but I'm like, bro, yeah, and like I said, this is why you see. For those of y'all streamers out there, y'all gotta slow y'all roll. Y'all gotta know y'all roll sometime. Remember, I'm glad that you're doing your streaming thing and you're getting paid, but don't forget, at the end of the day, you're not in the business. You are a fan, okay?
Yeah.
And this is something that pisses me off with some of my fellow podcasters. Okay, that's nice. You got tens of thousands of followers. This wrestler knows you. That wrestler knows you. You've hung out. You are not in the business. You're not even a gear maker, gear designer. You're not even an entrance team engineer. So you're not in the biz. So know your role, shut your mouth, and sit your ass in the chair and enjoy and be easy. Jeez. Some of them are so obnoxious, bro. Like,
yeah, you're not actual speed.
Yeah. I could tell you the amount of times I've actually been cool with wrestlers because I was just a chill person. Like, I didn't do no stupid shit, but some people just don't get it.
Like when you hung out with Mia Yim or whatever color.
I didn't hang out with Mia Yim. I hung out with it was La Rosa Negra and Marty Bell and Allison Kay. And Rosa actually asked me if I was going to that show. I'm like, yeah, I'll swing by. And she invited me out to have dinner with her and her friends. I'm so surprised about that.
Yeah.
All right. So, hello guys. Okay, Maverick, thank you for joining us again. Maverick, if you ever want to be on our show, let me know. I have a segment called 15 Minutes of Phantom that Bobby here has actually been on, and Yeah, we talked to wrestling fans too. So you said hello guys, I got right. I got it right. Randy came back. Yep, that's right. And Bobby over here is still smiling. So yeah. But all right, on to the last show, the highlight of the main event, the match that just might be the highlight of the night. So we have a singles match for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's gonna be the tribal chief, the head of the table, the OTC, Roman Reigns, defending against the revolutionary, the visionary, the architect, Seth Rollins. Bobby, who you got for this one?
Okay, let's put some perspective. We have Roman that's never beat Seth Rollins ever. And we have Seth Rollins that's... I think he's in Roman's head a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And he has to prove that he is that... He may not be the top guy, but he is the top performer. So I'm going to go with... it's really tough, but I'm going to go with... I'm going to be brave and say Seth Rollins is going to take it again.
Okay. I am going to go with Roman Reigns. I think this is the time where Roman Reigns is actually going to get that win now. You're right. Seth has always been in Roman's head ever since he hit him with that chair, And plus, when Roman had his crazy God mode run back in, the early 2020s, early this decade, Seth Rollins was the only one that Roman did not beat. Seth Rollins beat Roman by DQ. And that's because Roman couldn't control his emotions. So I think once Roman controls his emotions, he'll be great. But if not, Rollins might take this win. But I got a feeling that Roman, I think he's a bit more chill now. And I think we're going to see, Roman get that win over Seth.
Rollins also said that he wants the title back that he never lost.
Well,
yeah, too. Huh? It's going to be a good match either way it goes.
Like the old song.
The bloodline doesn't get involved, which I really hope doesn't happen.
Yeah. But you know what the song says? You can't always get what you want.
Yeah.
So Seth says he never lost it, but hey, you got to fight for it now.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But I'm gonna go with Roman. I think Roman's gonna get the win, man.
Hey, was there a match supposed to be Alpha Academy versus division?
There was, but apparently, Otis got injured, so
they scrapped it.
That's on the back burner for now.
Yeah.
Okay, OTC, Ty Ramey, thanks for joining us. Okay. I'm not gonna read all them views, but okay. All right. So with that being said, that's the card. So Bobby, that's the end of the card. Do you have any general predictions to predict for this?
Maybe when the girls, Stephanie or Naomi come back after the ladder match to challenge whoever wins it. And maybe Kevin Owens come back during Sammy's match.
Okay. I'm going to go with, so my general predictions, Trick Williams is going to lose, but he's going to confront CM Punk because he's going to be like, oh, well, CM Punk, I heard you were actually, calling me out on, something at SummerSlam. Let's make that happen. Let's do it. Me and you for the WWE, for the WWE Undisputed WWE Championship. All right. That's what I think is gonna that's what I think is gonna happen. Sami Zayn is not.
You think as soon as the Sami Zayn match happening though?
Don't
you think it's gonna happen like after the back though? After Sami or Finn?
I don't know. It could happen anytime.
Oh, okay.
Remember, they didn't say when. They didn't say when they could have that championship match.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah, it's a contender. Yeah.
It could be the following SmackDown. It could be at Money in the Bank.
Yeah, it could be whenever.
It could be at a Saturday Night Live. They never said. But okay, so speaking of that match, Sami Zayn is not going to win it once again, but we got Money in the Bank coming up in New Orleans in September. Or
Are
is it
you going
all?
to it?
I don't know. Huh?
Are you going to it?
Probably not.
No.
Although I do like New Orleans, though.
Yeah.
The one time I went there, I had a great time. But in regards to that, I think, I honestly think that Sami Zayn, Money in the Bank's Money in the Bank, Sami Zayn is gonna actually win that briefcase, and he's gonna cash in on whoever has that championship. He's gonna be like, I don't have time to wait. I'm not, getting any younger. I'm gonna cash in on one of you right now and get my title back. I deserve it. I think that's what's gonna happen.
I think Braun Breaker or Obafemi's going to win that.
Obafemi doesn't need to win. Obafemi actually has a championship match coming up.
He
Remember, he
does?
won the ring, so I mean,
Didn't
he
they
doesn't
scrap
need.
that though?
No. He said he could choose any time, but
Oh, okay.
he wanted to deal with Brock Lesnar first. So he's done that. Now it's time to deal with
Didn't even hope fight Seth Rollins or Roman wins.
yeah. Seth Roman Reigns versus Obafemi would be great. If Obafemi fought Seth Rollins, that'd be great too. I got a feeling Seth would probably find some way to get past Obafemi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roman, I don't know.
So that's pretty much all that I have for that. Those are just my general predictions, and that's it. So that's the card. So with that being said, Bobby, I gotta say thank you very much. For those of you that are watching and listening, if you have any predictions of your own, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And Bobby, I just gotta say thank you very much for showing up again. I know it's been 2 nights, it's been back to back, but really appreciate you showing up, taking time out of your busy schedule to talk some wrestling with us. Before we shut this show down, where can fans find you on social media when they want to talk wrestling?
Bobby Stryker on Twitch, Bobby Stryker on X, and Bobby Stryker on Blue Sky.
Awesome. And now, if y'all want to follow me on social media, those of you watching and listening, not that I say a lot of cool things, but I do go to a couple of cool places. You can find me on Twitter or X and Instagram and TikTok at the Remy Blue. I'm also on Blue Sky at remyblue.bsky.social. And I'm also on Facebook as you guessed it, Remy Blue. If you type that in, you'll find me. But more importantly, our podcast is on social media. We're on Instagram and Blue Sky at Ringside Society. We're also on Twitch at Ringside Society 2019. We're back on X. It's at Ringside Social. So if you put that in, you'll find us. And we're also on Facebook as a Facebook group. We're also on Spotify, and we're also on Teespring, where we sell our official Ringside Society merchandise. We have T-shirts, we have hoodies. Fall's coming up in pretty much a little over a month. So we got some hoodies for you. We also have coffee mugs for your favorite beverage. And last but not least, we have a YouTube channel where you can see great episodes like this one, like our night 1 predictions for SummerSlam, and also our interview that we recently had with Respect Wrestling owner Ray Sanchez. Shout out to Ray Sanchez on the great work he's doing with Respect Wrestling. You can see all those great episodes on YouTube, and to see them, it's really simple. It's not even pre-algebra. Just go on YouTube, type in Ringside Society, and once you see that really great, good-looking dark blue and light blue yin yang sound with the blue flames around it, that's when you know it's us. So make sure you subscribe to all our videos, because we got a lot of cool stuff coming up, and you don't want to miss a thing like Aerosmith in 1998. With that being said, we just want to thank everybody tuning in live today. Thank you very much. We really and truly appreciate it. We strive on being one of the best and realest wrestling podcasts a wrestling fan could, should, and would listen to, and we're not gonna stop, being that. To those of you that are gonna listen later on, when you get a chance, thank you very much in advance. And those of y'all that hate us, can't stand us, really and truly wish we'd go away and stop doing what we're doing. Well, like myself at a Golden Corral and Bobby at a Sabrina Carpenter concert. I know you like that espresso, Bobby. we're not going anywhere for a while. So with that being said, we just want to let everybody know we see it, everybody and their grandparents and the parents of a podcast. But we're not your grandparents' podcast. We're not your parents' podcast. As a matter of fact, we're not just any podcast. Hey, yo, Bobby, you know what it is, man. You know what time it is. One time for the mind, one time for the people, one time for the wrestling culture, and one time for WWE SummerSlam Night. Oh, one more thing. To those of you in Minneapolis, once again, I hope you have a great time. Hope you get there safe and sound. Hope you get back home safe and sound. Have fun. Drink responsibly. Drink responsibly. And if you're gonna drink, do not drink and drive. And if you're gonna drink, also, even if you're not driving, just be aware of your surroundings. I hope all y'all get back safe and sound and everything. And remember this with great memories. But one time for the mind, one time for the people, one time for Minneapolis, Minnesota, one time for the wrestling culture, and one time for WWE SummerSlam Night 2. What kind of wrestling podcast are we?
The Wrestling Fan Podcast.
That's right. We're the Wrestling Fans Podcast, Ringside Society, and we'll be back later on this month for our AEW All-In predictions. By the way, you should watch AEW, Bobby. I don't know if you do, but if you get a chance, check them out. They're pretty good. But we'll be back with our All-In predictions, and we might have a couple of episodes before that with some cool, interesting people. But until then, we just have 4 favors for y'all. Stay safe, stay healthy, be excellent to each other, and enjoy wrestling. We out. Peace.